Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday reading. So I'm just going to give it a few moments and let people see that I am live, since I did not announce that I was going live today. And I know it's kind of been a hit or a miss with me being able to be here on Mondays or not. But in a few moments I'll go into what it is that I'm doing here today for those of you who might be new to Magical Me. I just want to make sure that the quality of sound is okay here. As you see, I'm actually doing this from a different background or room today. My Reiki room, or what I call my, I call it my Reiki room, but it's actually the reading room that I normally do my readings from, is a bit under construction as I've been doing some renovating and whatnot here in the house. So yeah, so I'm just going to give it a few moments and I'm going to check it on my end too and make sure it's all good. If you are tuning in live by chance, if you want to just shoot me a comment and let me know that you can hear me okay, shoot me a thumbs up if you want to, just let me know that all is well on your end as far as sound and video quality goes. Okay, go ahead and check it over here on my end. Hi, Jason. Welcome and thank you. Awesome. I appreciate that. And I can just go ahead and get into what I need to get into. I'm going to share this really quickly to my page. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I think I did it. All right, perfect. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. It was so wonderful to be able to see you this weekend over at Oracle's for our full moon and solstice celebration. It was a really, really fun and magical night. So thank you so much for being part of that. Appreciate that. All right, I will also explain really quickly, since I know that everything is good on this end, what it is that I'm doing here today. For those of you who are new to Magical Me, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you enjoy what you find. And for those of you who are returning to Magical Me, thank you so much for your support. As always, love having my magical friends and community. So the mess, Jason. Yeah, Jason got blessed and bathed in lavender that just erupted out of the bowl onto him. So, no such thing as, accidents or coincidences. So obviously you were in need of some lavender magic. So maybe take a nice maybe it was like symbolic for taking a lavender bath. maybe you should do that if you haven't already. All right. For those of you, again, who are new, I'll explain what I'm doing here. So every Monday or so, it's not consistently every Monday, as it really does depend upon what is going on in my world and what it is, if I'm able to be here or not. But I do try to go live on Mondays, known as Moonday, and do this reading around 5 p.m. Eastern time, give or take. I always try to announce it if I'm not going to be live, or if I am going to be live, what time I'm going to go, although I did not do that today. So what I do here is to just bring forward a message for all of us as a collective and just give us some insight as to what we need to know this week energetically, or what the overall theme is of the week and how we can best embrace that energy, right? So having this wisdom gives us the heads up to flow a bit more harmoniously with the energy, kind of going in divine flow, versus not having any awareness and just kind of flailing about and not understanding what is going on. So it gives us power because it allows us to work in flow with the energy. So I'm not doing individual card pulls here for everyone today, although I do really think that at some point in time I might do that as like a little fun interactive thing to Moonday. So stay tuned for that. But today, this is just a one card pull with oracle cards to give us a bit of insight, and it's more of a generalized overview. If you are interested in a personalized one-on-one reading with me, you can reach out to me, send me a message here on Magical Me. and we can talk about the different readings I offer and how I offer those readings, and you can book that reading with me. I am still offering my 6-month reading. I probably have about, I'm booked out for about a week, but I probably have room for about 2, possibly 3 more bookings. If you're interested, then I will be wrapping it up, as that 6-month reading is month-to-month guidance and insight into the months of July through December. So that is, I believe, $66. And if you're interested, you can send me a message. I'll send you the link to book it, or you can go over to www.magicalme.com, go to my shop, and you'll see the option to purchase the 6-month ahead reading. All right. There are no other news and announcements at this time, although Cosmic Oracle from Oracles of the Light that I run with my sister in light, Karen, we will be opening that up for new registration again at the end of the month, so probably next week. And yeah, so you can check that out. Stay tuned for more information on that. If you want to go ahead and jump the gun and get into that group and find more information on that, you can send me a message. I will get that to you, but also I will be creating an event for people to join within the next day or so. So you'll have more details. But basically, a month long of Oracle card readings, daily readings, cosmic and astrological insight for the entire month, sound healings and tunings and clips that align us with the cosmic energies that are going on. Also, individual card pulls for each new moon and full moon cycle for a personalized message for yourself. Also, card pulls with crystals and vibrational frequencies to go along with that you can work with all month long. So there's a lot involved. It is $33 for the month. Again, if you would like to join that just for the month of July, send me a message and I will get you that information. All right. I do believe there's an option if you go over to www.oraclesofthelight.com, go to the shop, and you will find a 1-month membership option to join for Cosmic Oracle. All right. Okay, I think I got that all. So that's really it for news and announcements right now. We are taking a little bit of a break from our full moon events. If we decide to bring them back, it will be in September. Yeah, so we'll let you know more information about them. But July and August, we are taking off from the full moon events. But it's been so much fun. We're definitely going to be bringing them back, probably, but like I said, with September or October, I'm just not sure yet, depending on what else magic we have going on that we've been cooking up. So, how are you all? It's so good to be here. I know I wasn't here last week, so happy to get on and go live. I know I didn't announce, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to because I'm tired. It's been a week, and it's only Monday. So I'm trying to kind of recoup from last week. There's a lot that I had going on. And that solstice energy has been so incredible. I hope you all have been embracing it. This week, I believe at the end of the week, I think it's the 29th, end of the week, we have planet Saturn going retrograde. So it's going to be going retrograde in Pisces. So hold on your pants for that one. It's going to bring us back around to some old karmic cycles that are really just giving us another opportunity to clear out and really kind of revisit and explore as to how we can continuously keep healing and moving through all of that. So interesting stuff. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into it for the reading this week. Before we do, I'm obviously going to do what I always do and bring you all into sacred space. We're all going to create this magical, sacred environment energetically around us as we are sharing space or sharing energy across space and time right now. We want to make sure that we are all nice and grounded to receive this message today. This way, even though, we might be wherever you are in life at this moment, you're in your car or you're at home or wherever you're watching, even on replay, because again, watching these readings, it doesn't matter if you are watching live or on replay, you are always here in exact divine timing. And this message that comes forward today is you're going to hear it exactly when you need to hear it, when it's most going to impact you. All right. So, when we do that, we want to be in the best space, like grounded and just kind of not really too distracted, because that's how you're going to hear the best and receive this the best possible way that you are meant to receive it, if that makes any sense. So as we all move through our day, we get a little chaotic. Our energy is all over the place. We're floating outside of our bodies most of the time. So we're just going to take this moment to ground you. So if you can safely close your eyes, you don't have to close them if you don't want to, or if you can't, just take a nice, deep, cleansing breath in through your nose with me right now. And release the breath through your mouth. Just feeling your body soften. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your back. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And release. Unclenching your jaw. Softening your stomach. Grounding into your body. One more deep breath in. And release all stress, all worry, all thoughts. Just coming back to the here and now. Connecting into your heart. Grounding and centering. Being open to receive the most divine messages that are meant for us and our highest and greatest good. And so it is. And you can open your eyes when you are ready. Hello, beautiful Robin. Thank you so much for being here, gorgeous. I hope you're doing well. All right. So with that said, this reading is going to be for the week of June 24th, 2024. So interesting there. If you do it that way, it's like a 666, which is beautiful because I don't play into the whole negative taboo of the 666. Okay, no, I don't. I see that as the power of 3, 6 by the power of 3. 6 on its own is, truth, illumination, enlightenment. It's connected to the planet Venus, which is connected into love and higher love and, harmony and finding harmony through conflict. So that times multiplied by 3. Very powerful. It's very positive messages about our movement forward. So hello, beautiful Stacy. Welcome and thank you for being here. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. For those of you just popping in, I just went over some really brief news and announcements. You can catch it back on replay if you are interested, but you are in perfect timing to receive today's message. So once again, this reading is for June 24th, 2024. So that's 666 power, positive, magic number there. So be careful with your thoughts because it's very positive, about being very positive and staying focused on that positive path forward for yourself. All right. I have decided to work with the Everyday Witches Familiar Oracle, and this is by Deborah Blake. So I know it's backwards for all of you on my screen, but I'm really loving the animal messengers lately as I've been like, okay, we have six viewers right now as well. So the magic of 6 this week, everybody. So I've been loving the animal messengers lately. Something I've always done is just, I decipher everything, it's an oracle thing, I guess. But animal messengers really have been communicating and speaking very loudly with their messages lately, with the way that they show up in my life and in my path and what's going on with that. So yeah, I wanted to work with the Witches Familiars, right? So let's see what magical messenger comes forward with a divine blessing or message for us all for our highest and greatest good for the week of June 24th. Ooh, I knew this was going to come forward. And honestly, I don't know if I'm having deja vu or if I'm doing that like glimpse into the future thing or what, but I feel, I don't know if we've pulled this card in the past, if I've used this deck with everybody, so remind me if you remember, because again, I don't know if I'm seeing into, like I was seeing it in advance, but it's the cheetah. And I feel like before I pulled the deck, when I even thought about the deck I wanted to use, I saw the cheetah in my head. So I'm like, I can't even believe it. I mean, I can, but I can't believe that this flew out right now. So I love it. It's awesome. But did this come out before for us? Those of you who tuned in with me the last time I went live on Moonday and I'd used this deck, is this the same one? I feel like it is, but then I feel like it really wasn't. I'm having like a deja vu thing. So with that said, Cheetah is connected into, in this deck, they have the animal messengers separated by elements. And so what element they are ruled by. Cheetah is ruled by fire. And so fire has been really prevalent this last week with the power of the solar energy really at its peak with the solstice or the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. So the element of fire is that creative energy, but it can be destructive as well if not used mindfully and with awareness, obviously. So that's a message for us all. But at the same time, it is the creative force. It's that spark. And when we, especially a lot of people who do work magic or intentional magic, I should say, we use candles, right? And candles have the fire element. They have the flame, and it is alchemy, and it is what takes something and transmutes it or turns it into something more. So very much talking to us with the element of fire this week about, well, we've been in a heat wave over here in New Jersey. It's talk about fire. It's been really, really warm. And so fire has the power to transmute, to purify, to clear out as well. So things are moving really fast with the presence of the cheetah coming forward. And we know that the cheetah is probably one of the fastest animals on the planet. I think it is the fastest animal on the planet. I think it can run something up to like 80 miles an hour. So it's showing us that this week we are in go mode. We are moving forward. Things are moving forward for us as far as, and that's interesting with planet Saturn going retrograde, I think on the 29th. So things are coming back around, but it's coming back around in a way that gives us the opportunity to reflect on how to do things differently. Hello, Angel. Welcome, and thanks for being here, love. I just pulled the card for the week. It's the element of fire with the cheetah, all right? So things are moving very quickly for us. So with that said, be mindful. It's just like I said about the element of fire, how fire has that power to heal, transmute, and alchemize and create, but it also has the power to be destructive if not used intentionally and mindfully. So while things are moving very fast, it's interesting because I feel like I'm talking really fast today. While things are moving really fast, it's important for us to also be grounded at the same time so that we don't, one, miss anything is what I'm hearing. But also when things are moving really quickly, we can get really caught up and swept up in the momentum and the energy, which is good. But you also want to make sure you always have that one foot on the ground and really allowing yourself to be fully aware and present so that you are also using discernment and not missing any fine details is what I'm hearing, because details, you can get really swept up, especially when like karmic things are coming back around. Oftentimes it'll come forward in an event or a circumstance that might trigger us, right? It might trigger something that's been lying beneath the surface because it needs to. So a memory, a thought, a person, a phrase, can trigger you, could trigger a thought, could trigger a memory, could trigger an emotion. It's important to not get swept up and rush away and take off running with it. Instead, to allow it to carry you forward, absolutely, because that's what's happening, to help us to transcend and move beyond those cycles, those timelines. But it's also important for you to be very aware of what is going on, to also be, again, pay attention to the fine print is what I'm hearing. Pay attention to the details. So the details are going to be where the magic is. That's going to be what is teaching you and helping you to fully be able to transcend or move forward. So with that said, I'm actually being shown like a door that was like previously not open or not available. It's actually opening up. So this is really good, a really good message for anybody who has been feeling blocked, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't see forward, you can't see the path forward, and maybe you're feeling like a little bit directionless. I know that's kind of been coming up a little bit lately with people, almost feeling like you're floating, like you're in limbo, because we have been literally between the worlds as we are still clearing out the old age, which is interesting because it's the age of Pisces. Lord of Karma, Saturn, is going retrograde in Pisces. So we're moving into or straddling the age of Aquarius, right? So we're there, but we're not. We're there, but we're not. We're kind of teetering back and forth. And the way that you get there is not like, one day, like there's just going to be this new golden world before you. It's literally consciously. It's through your vibration and your consciousness and the work that you are doing within yourself and within your life. So it feels like there's this rush of energy that's now moving you forward because a lot of that work has been done. A lot of that, it feels like we've already been going through quite a bit of it. So the cheetah presence coming in is showing us that, hey, you're ready. You are ready to move forward. You might have some tests that are coming up that are like, are you going to doubt yourself? Are you going to go into lack consciousness about your progress and moving forward? Are you going to go into any fear, any limiting old beliefs? That's going to come up. You have the opportunity to look at them and say, no, this is part of the old. This isn't part of the new. And use them as an opportunity for teaching, but then at the same time, go forward, like keep moving forward. So I think that's the overall message for us this week, is to like keep moving forward. Allow the rush and the energy, the momentum to move you forward, absolutely, but don't allow it to carry you away in the sense that you're not paying attention, you're not present, you're not aware. Like, make sure you are grounded, make sure you are present, make sure you are taking in everything and understanding. And I'm almost seeing like they're showing me right now like the pattern of the cheetah's body, like I can't get these words out of my mouth, the spots. They're showing me the dots, like connect the dots, connect them all together, like the spots on the cheetah's body, connect them together. They're actually showing you pictures, they're showing you a message, literally the dots in your own life, in your own circumstances. And because you are allowing yourself to take that time, within yourself, to be present, to really reflect on and witness everything that's happening, fully aware, you're going to see things and have these epiphany revelation moments that are going to be like that turning key that really helps catapult you forward. So with that said, forward movement, keep going. Don't allow, and this is also a great opportunity to take stock of what heaviness, what old weight and burdens are you still carrying that might be creating a bit of a struggle for you to get moving forward, or to move through that new doorway, or to go with the flow that's carrying you. That's a great opportunity to sit back and look at that stuff and say, okay, this is why am I still holding on to this? Why am I still carrying this? What is it doing for me? Is it serving me? And if it's not, it's going to be time to shed some layers. All right. So I hope that resonates with everybody as you move through the energy of this week, or not that it resonates, but that it helps you, it stays with you, and that it helps give you that clarity that you need as you move through the energy of this week. All right. Hey, Lynette, welcome, lovely. Everything that just came forward, you can catch it back on replay, as can anybody else that might have missed anything that's tuning in. Our card was the cheetah, and it's all about the element of fire, which is things do have to be sometimes like that creative force. It's also a destructional force, and showing that things have to be broken down, let go, and released in order for us to be able to transform into the new. So forward movement, absolutely, but remain grounded and make sure that you are being present and paying attention to all the fine details and all of the happenings, so you don't miss anything, you don't miss any details as you move forward. And don't get swept up in any of the triggers or the emotions that might be coming up this week, because remember, they're coming up to set you free. They're part of those weights that you're still holding that need to be released. So be mindful of them when they come up, witness them, step back, go the other way. All right. So hope that helps everybody. Thank you all so much for being here and being present with me as always. Sending my love out to all of you, and have a blessed and magical week. And I hope I will see you back next Monday. Take care.